Hey, Aaron, just wanted to make a quick video to kind of just give you the overlay of this. It should be fairly self-explanatory, but this should just help clear up any questions you may have when you see this. So this is your top landing for the main level, open on both sides. I just made it 2¼ inches on the inside here. Once you add a cleat to your, top subfloor edge there, you'll want to add like 1 inch to 1.125 cleat there. And once you add that, this should not go past, on the seam here, should not go past your base trim, which would give you enough, enough leeway there to mount this without having to, keep the ends. If that makes sense. So once you've got that cleat on there, and you want that for a cleat, you can just use like a stud width, inch thick, and glue and screw that on to this subfloor edge, underneath. And then that way, when you put this on, it's structurally supported, because you don't want this lip overhanging and not have, like if you were to just put it on there and say shoot some nails in it, that's not going to have any structural, integrity to it. So it's going to allow it to move. So you want to just weld that thing onto the subfloor edge there, which, some wood glue and some screws, or even, I don't know if you have a pneumatic stapler or something like that, but the wood glue is kind of the key there to give it some structural integrity. And then when you get this in, you just want to verify that you've got this seam here straight. This piece is here just to protect that mechanism, but you can take that out when needed. And then these here, you see this is, it says out. R stands for right, and then this is the in. And what you're going to do is mount these onto the stair below it, and make sure that they're pushing this piece straight. There's one for each side. Just do them kind of at the ends. They don't have to be all the way at the very end, but within maybe 3 or so inches from the stringer. And then, like I say, you can scoot those in a little as needed, or tighten them up to where you've got this line here straight, so that when you bring pieces into it, that you'll have no problem clicking them in. What I'd recommend, usually I tell people to leave this and let the glue set up before they start doing their floor. But because we're going to have these pieces here that you'll screw into the to the step below, they'll kind of lock that in place. And then I would start laying that floor before this is dry, because you'll have that little bit of play in it that if you need to make a little bit of an adjustment, or to straighten it up a little bit or anything like that for your layout with your floor, you can do all of that. So anyway, if you run into any questions, just feel free to give me a call.